Hello everybody, I just got out of the shower even though it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I didn't just wake up or anything, so that's not an issue, but anyway, yeah, I just got cleaned up, and before I actually start talking, I want your guys' opinion. Binder-wise, let me take this off. What do you think about... Does this look good? Pretty much. I just, right here, like just like this. Like, is it okay, or is it kind of like not very good? It kind of just like, I don't really know. I mean, I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. But I'm not sure if I would consider this good. Really, I don't know. But yeah, just... if you can tell me about that, that'd be nice. Now, actually, to start talking about whatever I was going to talk about. Oh yeah, teacher. Teachers, a lot of times, when it comes to things like, you know, transsexuality, is that a word? I hope so. You get my point. But when it comes to stuff like that, they don't really, at least not in my area, they don't really know about it, because I'm in small town Pennsylvania here, and it's not really something a lot of people know much about, so it's not like they're gonna call me he or anything. You know, they're not gonna use male pronouns, of course, and they'd probably want to call me Caitlin instead of the nickname that I like, but they do call me by my nickname, and I'm thankful for that, which is Kade. It's my name, as you can see by now. But anyway, I am like not a very manly FTM, and that's okay, because I don't think that's a big deal of what you like or what you do. It doesn't really identify the gender you are, and I'm a pretty girly guy, and that's fine. It doesn't make me any less a man. It just means I have the balls to like what I like, so it makes me more of a man, I think. But anyway, yeah, I'm into like theater, drama, and stuff like that. I'm gonna be joining drama club next year in my school. And right now I'm in theater. I'm gonna be taking it again, probably like all the rest of the years that I'm here. But yeah, theater. And I have a teacher, and I won't say her name on the internet just for privacy reasons. Shoot. Anyway, kind of lost my train of thought. But yeah, and I'm just gonna call her Miss F, because her name starts with an F, but that's all I'm giving out. And Miss F, she's really cool, she's really nice, pretty enthusiastic, but you know, she has to be, she's a theater teacher. And well, I had gotten to school early one time because I had to wear this costume for theater, and it was like this Asian robe. A lot of people would go around going, nice dress, and I'd be like, robe. So it was a pretty fun day, and I never did take time to actually change. But I'm never gonna get to what I'm originally planning to say, blah 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 blah. But anyway, I was in there pretty early. I didn't even know if I was allowed to be in there, but I was in there anyway, and Miss F was there, and I was like, oh hey, and she's like, hey, how you doing, Kate? And you know, she calls me by my actual name that I prefer. And I'm like, yeah, pretty good, you know, just regular greeting as you would. And she's like, oh hey, come in my room, I wanna ask you something. And I was like, oh okay, I'm not in trouble. You know, I mean, I'm not a bad kid, so I usually don't get in trouble, so it wasn't exactly something I was worried about, but, you know, I was pretty curious. And, you know, she sits down, she's like, yeah, I'm just wondering, like, you know, I've heard things around, and, you know, you want to be called Kate and stuff. What do you want to be called pronoun-wise? Like, do you like he, do you like... And I was actually really shocked. I have never heard anyone, not let alone teachers, but, I mean, not even my friends really say like, oh, what do you want to be called or anything. I mean, it just doesn't happen to me, not where I am. not me personally, and it was pretty shocking, and I was just kind of like shocked for a second, but I was like, oh, well, do you feel like uncomfortable and stuff? Because I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. And she was like, no, it doesn't matter to me. It's really about like what makes you feel comfortable. I want to make you feel comfortable. And I've actually never gotten that before with anyone who's found, really known about me. Even my friends say, oh, I'm even one of my acquaintances, I'll call her. She goes, oh, I'm not going to call you by male pronouns until you're actually a guy. And I was like, that kind of pissed me off. I'm sorry, but any FTMs who are watching this, would that piss you off? It pissed me off. But anyway, so she asked that, and I was like, oh, male pronouns would be great. And she's like, okay, then sure. And like, if she ever does use she by accident, she'll actually come to me and say, oh, sorry, I slipped up. And she only did that once. And, all the other times she's called me he, his, him, And, that's really, really cool. It's awesome. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I really wanted to say about my awesome, totally awesome, favorite person in the world. Okay. But, yeah, she's my favorite teacher. And, yeah, I'd better not waste too much time on here. I want to put my vest back on, and that's it. Peace out, humans.